everyone. Can you hear me? Let's see. We got mic check. 1, 2, check. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. This is just a little stream to see if this is even possible, which the way this is set up right now, it's supposed to be streaming directly to Twitch, but it's not doing that. So we're going to try this. We're not going to be streaming long. I just want to test this to see if this is a feasible option. It's hard to tell on the camera here. It just looks washed out. So when I play it back, I'll see if it's equally washed out. If maybe getting a different camera might work. Because as you can see here, I bet you it's gone now though. Nope, there it is. Little red dot up in the corner here. It means it's supposed to be streaming to YouTube currently. So maybe, I wonder now that I've gone live, will it actually... I've never done this before, so I'm not 100% sure. See, it says stopped. Okay. So, does this mean that we're streaming to Twitch right now? Because it looks like the only input coming over Twitch is OBS. And according to this, there should be another display being shown. Oh, where is it streaming to? Is it on the Atgames Legend site itself? Let's find out. Let me sign into my account. It might be on the actual website itself. This is just their product site, isn't it? Yes, it is. Where do I find their... account login, that's what I want. Account login. ArcadeNet, that's what I want. Where does this link go to? Atgames Gaming YouTube. Is there this their YouTube site? That's not what I want. I want my YouTube site. Link go. Device list. That's my device, right? That's my stream key. Yep, all of those are correct. to stream live on the arcade. Stream live on the arcade. What does that mean? Isn't that what we're doing? Oh, weird. This is opening a different window. Nope, that's our live stream. Yep, that's just our regular live stream. That's not. And you can't really even see what that says. Because it's so blurry. Why is my camera so blurry? I need a new camera, unfortunately. Alright, well, for right now, let's try this out. See what happens. See where this goes. If it will let me stream or not. Oh, maybe that's blurred out because it is. Nope. It just, the camera sucks. It doesn't help that I have lights around my pinball machine, so there are lights literally right where see, there's lights down there. That's not helping. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I mean, we have the full screen in view. That's what I wanted. Let's try it. I'm gonna try a few tables and see what happens. The other thing that I thought we might be able to do, maybe.
Future World Deluxe.
I have to figure out where the HDMI for this is, because if I can split the signal for the HDMI with like a signal splitter, then I could just take it into the. Wait a minute, is that going to work? Yes, yes, it should. Because I have a Razer. Okay, let me try this first, since I'm only going to be here for like an hour or so. So we'll try this. Then tomorrow I'll try the Razer, and we'll just keep working until we find a solution that makes sense. Oh, okay. You can hear at least. It's coming through the microphone, but.
Stay sharp. Amazing shot. Stay sharp, Swayze. Enter Jupiter's atmosphere. Pop bumper 4 times. Renegade Jupiter completed.
Man,
Time for another shot at the stars.
not doing too good.
Stay sharp. Amazing shot. Stay sharp. Travel through the galaxy hole. Impressive hit. Minigame Mars completed.
No, no, stop.
Keep flying. Enter Jupiter's atmosphere. Pop, pop for 4 times. Game over.
Damn it.
The mission ends here, but the stars will always be waiting for your return.
Yeah, that was a horrible game. That sucked. But just for a test. Yeah. Okay, it says we're still streaming. Where are we streaming to, though? Where is the information going? Because it's not going to, I guess I could create like a private Twitch page that just is streaming this and see how that works too? And then capture that screen? I don't know. But there's got to be a way to make this more high quality. Here, we try an older table, see how that looks. I mean, on here it doesn't look great at all. It looks pretty horrific, actually.
Soccer Kings.
I mean, the reflection is bad. You can see my entire kitchen, which is where we're kind of at right now. You're kind of upside down looking at it.
Come on, boys, let's see some real football.
I mean, that looks a little bit better because it's an older table.
Shoot to the center. Pass to the center. Shoot to the center.
I do have the nudge on.
Shoot to the center. Great. You're in the attack zone. Shoot. Pass to the center. Goal. Over the top. Pass to the goal mouth. Watch out for the referee. Oh. Over the top. Pass to the goal mouth. Watch out for the referee. Oh.
Yes.
Missed.
What are we on, 3? How many? Oh, 5. You used to get 5
To the
balls.
center. Great. Your rainbow. Off to the center. Off to the wing. Watch the attack. Oh, missed. Careful. Watch the goalie. 5 goals. Again for the special. Shoot to the center. Shoot to the center. Pass the ball.
Ah, shit.
The last ball. Game time bonus.
Oh, so we're only at 3.
Pass the ball.
That's a shame because the screen capture or the capture that they use says 5. They should have switched that out.
Shoot to the center.
And see, you don't even know how long the game time bonus is. I'm down to a second. Oh, there we go. Nope, I'm done. Why do I do that? Let's see. I get the feeling I'm gonna know what this looks like already. Let's grab a newer one. By newer, I mean one of the ones that came with it. This one might be okay. It's got a double screen here, so maybe that might be a benefit to see that. Whoops. Also be a benefit if I hit the ball. Wow, that was fast. Okay, you can kind of see the bottom. The reason it's dim or fogged out like that is it's supposed to simulate the lights turning on and off, because on the actual machine there's lights underneath there. So when you're in this section gets brighter on the actual machine. Also wondering how that's sounding every time I hit the flippers. How does that sound? What does that sound like? I don't know until I watch the VOD back and kind of decide what to do. Oh, I noticed the tilt is a lot more drastic. That was my last ball too. I feel like these tables here were meant to come with the ones that came with the pinball machine were the ones that they're gearing you towards streaming, because like I said, the here That's way more aggressive than it needs to be. Um, Yeah, let's try this one. This one I have set to third person or whatever the non-cabinet view is. This view here. So I'm curious how that looks.
Welcome to Cactus Jack. It's party time.
And sounds.
Supplies and the foot. It's polka time. On the road, man. Wahoo, Tumbleweed.
It's hard to see what's happening, but the reason I have it this viewpoint is there's things that happen here. You know, there's those little animatronics in the back, and you can't see it in cabinet mode to know what the hell you're doing. Not that I'm doing good in regular mode.
It's polka time.
I'm not good with these particular tables because I have no idea what's happening or what's supposed to be happening. Alright, that's about, I don't know, roughly an hour, a half hour of footage. Yeah, see if you zoom in closer, we could probably go out to display mode. There it is. Okay, cabinet. And I have to restart these particular tables because the Gottlieb tables don't. For whatever reason, they don't register the change until you restart. See, now we're in cabinet mode. And you can see back there is where the animatronics are. They're supposed to be underneath this piece. Well, you can't see that because it's not three-dimensional. It's just a screen. So it's hard to tell that there was anything back there that you're supposed to be shooting for.
Welcome to Cactus Jack. It's party time. I and the fly and the...
I'm not good at this table either way. move this. Just a thought that occurred to me. Sorry, I hope I'm not making anyone dizzy out there. So we're going to kind of like wear the camera. And see how this looks. I'm not going to use this table though. Although it keeps turning, so that might be an issue too. Because it wants to turn and it's not turned that way on my shirt. That's not the way it is. How much of that can you actually see? Yeah, see, it keeps wanting to turn. I don't know if it would matter if I put it.
Fire Deluxe.
Let's try this. This is super janky actually.
Is this one ready to face the trials ahead?
Ready or not, the elements don't wait. Let's see what they're made of.
Yeah, I can hardly move. This is super uncomfortable.
Ball saved. Arcane protection activated. Frog minigame. You wield magic like a master. Powerful hit. The spell has failed. Gather your strength, young wizard.
And see, that's the view I wanted you guys to have.
Powerful hit.
Ancient magic strike. You wield magic like claw minigame. Hit bottom rollovers 4 times.
Ball saved. Your magic shield holds.
Frog minigame. Hit those. Your power slips away. Prepare to cast again. Ancient magic strike.
Ball saved. Your magic shield holds.
Yeah, this is super uncomfortable to play like this.
Frog minigame.
Game over. The elements
Yeah,
were relentless,
that
but your
was the
journey
worst game
isn't
I've
over.
ever played.
The magic still calls to you.
But at least now we have some info. I can go, God, forth. Ugh. And we can go out. Sure. And there again, in the corner, it says I'm streaming. Where? Where am I streaming to? So, yeah. All right, well, this was an interesting test. I learned some things about the setup here. I don't even Ooh, God, yeah, that looks terrible. I mean, it's interesting, but it looks absolutely awful. It would be good for that if you just wanted to show the back box. It might actually, no, it wouldn't even be good to see me. Would it? I don't know. I'm standing right here. Even if you lifted it all the way up. Like that's what you would have. So you still need a screen for the screen. This works for this. That's about it. And I don't know like how. Yeah. So anyways, I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you so much for joining me if you joined me today. This one I wasn't too terribly pressed about. I just wanted to get some data and see if there's a way I could do this and stream this and have something for you in the future. I just kind of set this up in my kitchen to see if it even worked, and I don't know. I'll keep working at it, and maybe in the future we might have some VPN streams. I don't know. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.